Hi there. Well, I hope you guys are well and you are blessed. Well, I'm sure some of you, those that are observant enough, you can see a little bit of change. Well, I decided to take a break from but it's coming back. It's coming back. So I thought I was lazy to do the things that makes the beard, to be. So I opted to just cut it. And I also get a lot of people. I met a lady in one of the malls yesterday, and it's like, yeah, that's you, just like that. I'm like, me? Like, yeah, you Pastor X, right? I'm like, yes. How did you know? It's like, no, the beard. So I want to see if people can still recognize me. Good day. I hope you're doing well. So I want to just put something quick across for men with regards to women and insecurities. I've had a lot of guys, they complain. Some, they say to me, Pastor X, I ended up cheating. I ended up doing this and that because kuyafana. It's pointless. Whatever that I do, whatever that I try, this woman just doesn't trust me. And she's very insecure with everything. It doesn't matter what I do. So now I've given up. I've let her be. Okay? I've let her be. Now, I just want to clarify this so that we can be on the same page with it. This is what I want to put to men out there. Number one is that women by nature are insecure. All right? Women are insecure by nature. They are not insecure only to us as men, but they are insecure also to each other. That is why you'd find that there's more competition between women. It's like, she's got a red dress, I need a red dress. Or she's got a red dress and I've got a red dress, so I'm going to give that red dress away because I can't have the same dress as this other person because this person, according to me, is... You get my drift, all right? So, if by nature they are like that, all right? We normally say men by nature are hunters. Okay, so I want us to take it within the same context that women by nature are insecure, which is why I have a strong belief and a conviction that the only thing that women need from us as men is security. Okay, so now if your woman is insecure, I say it is your fault as a man. All right? It's your fault in two ways. It's either there's something that you have done, something that has betrayed her trust and faith in you or the relationship or the union that you guys have. You betrayed that. The second thing that could have happened is that you perhaps inherited somebody with trust issues from a previous relationship. And remember, you are a man, and in so many ways than one, you are representing men. Okay? So it could be a previous relationship, a romantic relationship, or it could have been her father betraying her mother. So you inherited that from her. So now, if it's something that you have done, you haven't corrected it. And if you have corrected it, it means that you need to work on it. Because remember, you tapped on something that is a default. Meaning your job as a man in a woman's life is, as far as security and insecurities are concerned, there is a natural instinct that is built in within her. Your job is to decode that. And decoding it is something that you do on a daily basis. Every single day, you are on the job to decode this person whom by nature is insecure, so that you make her to be secured with you. All right? So you have to do that. So it's either you inherited that or you have done something. Either way, you have to work to decode that. Now, the question is, Pastor X, how do I decode this thing? Sometimes it's something that I didn't even have anything to do with. Now I am sitting with this as a problem. How do I decode it? Now, there's only one thing, my brother, that you can do to decode it. All right? Listen carefully. One thing only. It could help you with your own sins and the sins of those before you. All right? And that one thing is to give her validation and assurance. That's as simple as that. That's all you need to do. You need to give her the assurance that you can be trusted. Okay? Remember, trust you build over time, but it takes a second to break that trust. Now, for you to be trusted, you need to behave, you need to speak, and you need to have a certain pattern that says you can be trusted. Okay, so you need to create that culture of being trusted. Now, the question is, you need to understand where your woman comes from and where she stands as far as insecurities are concerned. And I'm not saying you need to dwell just on that one area. However, it's something that will help you to be able to decode. So if in the past she's been hurt by being betrayed through somebody who would have multiple partners, or somebody who would use friends in order to do certain things that are wrong, you need to tap into that. All right? Or if you did something, let's say you said you'll come back home at 8 and you ended up coming back home at 12 midnight. Now, you need to tap into that, because her insecurities, as much as she is insecure anyway, but her insecurities are mainly, as far as you are concerned, are mainly connected to the issue of unreliability and inconsistencies. Okay, so it's something that you need to work on first by proving to her that you are trustworthy. So it's something that you need to be intentional about. You need to understand that there's something that you have, instead of decoding, you enforced it to say, indeed, I am like this. Or indeed, just like your partner, just like your dad, I am like that. So it's an unfortunate situation, because sometimes sifela is zono that we didn't even commit. But unfortunately for you, when you're saying, I'm taking this person to be my partner, it is your responsibility to have checked those things up front, so that you know what you are getting yourself up to, so that you know if it's something that you can be able to stand or to live by or to be able to work on. Because there are certain things you might find that you are coming from a relationship where you've been betrayed yourself, and here is the person who doesn't trust you, while you also have your own insecurities. But as a man, you have a responsibility, because for you, insecurities are not a primary need. It might be secondary, because to a woman, it's a need. It's a primary need. She needs to be secured. She needs to be validated. She needs to be assured, Uguti, you know what? You are different. Have you ever asked a woman and say, what do you like about this man? Well, as a marriage counselor, I've heard that a lot, that answer. They say, I don't know, Pastor X, but he's different from the other guys. Have you ever wondered what would make you different from other guys? Why would she say you are different from the other guys? Probably there are things that you are doing that validates her. There are things that you are doing. You might find other guys, they would go out with friends, not spend time with her. And when are you spending time with her? Doesn't mean that you don't have your own weaknesses, but you know what you are doing. You are decoding, or you have decoded what other guys have proved to her to be. So because of that, she might not put a finger. She's like, no, he's different. But within her, she's still thinking, what if he's got his own things? So that is why now you need to understand where she comes from, where she's been, what her fears are, what threatens her romantically, what threatens her physically, what threatens her in every way. And then that becomes your starting point. That's where now, my brother, you start earning points. You know, those ticks that you start from there. You assure her from there. And then it builds now more trust for you. So that's the only thing that you need that would make your woman to start trusting you. Make sure that you do what you have to do. And if you are not doing what you have to do, it's going to be a problem. And one thing I always say is that when a woman feels insecure, they start taking away from our own needs, which is a need to be honored. They eat out of that because no woman will honor a man that she doesn't trust. And remember, you are a man, you are a leader, and you're supposed to lead by example. You can't play a tit for tat with a woman and say, I will assure you, you can only trust me when you want to. No. It's the other way around, my brother. You need to assure her, and you need to lead by example. When she's assured and when she's validated, I promise you it comes automatically for her to honor you. Because why? You have decoded that nature within her of being insecure. Well, that is me, Pastor X. Remember, you can get hold of me on my social media platforms. Here on YouTube, you can just click at the bottom there, subscribe button, and then you'll get all the notifications when I put new material. But also you can book to see me on 083-331-7350 only through WhatsApp. Or you can follow me on Facebook, which is Marriage Affairs. The handle there is at Dr. Pastor X. That's me right there. All right. And also remember, I've got 20 books that you can get, audio books, and make sure that you get one of the books. I promise you, out of those 20 books, there is one for whatever problem that you have. If there is no book that I can prescribe for any problem that you have, I can give you 5 books for free. Take me on that offer. God bless you and have a blessed time.